We wish to speak with you today regarding the topic of choice. We will once again point out to you several things about the subject that you will find you already know, but that you may wish to examine in new ways. This may lead you to a higher understanding of who and what you are. That is always our purpose when we speak with you. Each and every moment of your lives you are in choice. What will I think? What should I do? Where shall I go? How might I do this? How should I feel about that? You make these choices in every instant. Each time you make a choice, and truly each time you refrain from doing so, you make uncountable changes to the probabilities and possibilities of the future. And we do not speak of only your own future, do you understand? Imagine that the universe is a vast fabric of very intricate lace, like a beautiful fringe table covering. Now imagine taking one tiny piece of the fringe and pulling upon it. Pull a little more. Can you imagine that whatever you do to that piece of thread will affect every part of the fabric in some manner? That is what each choice you make does to the future of everything. That is what each decision not to choose does, as well. Now that does not mean that deciding not to make a particular choice at a particular time is a bad thing. It does mean, however, that you may wish to make that decision in a more conscious manner. And lest you begin to feel the weight of the world on your shoulders, consider that there are about 7 billion other decisions being made on your earth in the same instant that also contribute to the outcome. Would it not be far more satisfying to take responsibility for your decisions knowing that you are indeed contributing to the outcomes you desire? Would it not give you a better feeling to know that you are creating a happier and more rewarding life for yourself and everyone else? Now this can seem to be a very daunting task. Oh my! What should I do now? I have to get this right. Everything depends on it. There must be a better way. Well, there is a better way. There is no need for you to shoulder the entire burden. There is no need for you to shoulder any burden. There is only a need for you to become aware enough to remember how to improve your feelings about your own life. That is enough. That will make the highest contribution to the collective life. So how do you do that? Shift your attention. Your attention, as you have learned in this life, is given to thinking about and understanding what to do next and how to do it. We would offer a much simpler and easier to apply guideline for you to follow, and one that will put you into far closer touch with the greater self that you are. Move your attention as often as possible to your heart. What does that mean? It means asking yourself, how does that make me feel? How will it make me feel? How do I feel about that? How can I feel better? Now the feelings that you have are a language in themselves, you know. They are the way in which the greater self that you are speaks to you in each moment of your life. You have been conditioned over vast reaches of time to ignore this and proceed as if it were unimportant. But when you begin to pay attention, you will find that it will become what is referred to as the still, small voice within. It is the I am. Listen to her. Listen to him. And don't only listen. Find ways to act upon what you hear, what you feel. Let's imagine for a moment that someone has repeatedly come to you for advice. You have always given this person the very best counsel that you could. But the person has always acted in ways that you never would have advised. Would you not begin to answer in shorter and shorter ways, give less and less advice, and eventually cease answering perhaps? Well, now put yourself in the position of yourself, who constantly hears your every thought, wish, and prayer. Yourself has answered you every time with what it knows would be best for you. The language it uses is your deepest feelings. But you seldom, if ever, act upon them. Would it surprise you if the feelings got weaker and weaker? Or is it just that the listening device became out of tune? Tune in. Relearn the language. You will make one of the most effective and important changes possible to you. That is the way home, you see. That tuner, that language, is the way we speak, the way Spirit speaks. It may develop into far more, but it will always be enough. And now we have come full circle back to the subject of choice. If you have made this choice, you have changed your life. That is our promise to you. Be in joy. Be in love. Good day.